Hello. I hope this video finds you well. I hate that the heat just turned on. That kind of sucks. But hopefully it's not too loud. This reading, I want to go a little bit more in depth on this Gemini full moon that we're experiencing now. But yeah, let's clear the energy a little bit, right? Let's clear the energy. I'm gonna do the bell 3 times here, okay? Pray, and then we'll dive into it, okay? So if you have headphones or whatever, just, be warned, it might be loud. Okay. Spirit, thank you for being here with us. Thank you for always being with me and always guiding me and protecting me. Please help me to deliver this message clearly and accurately, and I already know that the right souls are going to see this, and I appreciate how you do that, Spirit. Thank you so much. Okay, so the Gemini full moon, it's kind of like a phenomenon. It is setting at the most northerly and southerly positions on the horizon, for one. And then it's rising on the longest night of the year. Okay? It's setting on its most northerly and southerly positions. That happens every 18 years. So that doesn't really happen a whole lot. I know that it's constantly moving, but yeah, that's that. And then there's a major lunar standstill as well. And then there is I want to say that you say it Geminide meteor shower as well. So I don't know how many will be up around 2 a.m., but you might be able to see 100 shooting stars. It's gonna be shooting out 100 per hour, I want to say is what I read. So that's pretty cool. A lot of shooting stars. Let's see. So some of the things that were coming up as I was kind of meditating over this, the Joker came up, okay, and this new movie with I don't know the guy's name. I know it has Lady Gaga in it, but at the beginning of Joker, it has me and my shadow there. So yeah, no, just got huge chills. Me and my shadow, and then I wrote down shadow came out to play. The shadow side wanting to come out to play, right? And dimming light underneath that. And with full moons, right, that's illuminating things. So maybe shadow work is important around this time, even more so important at this time, to really fully illuminate something within the shadow. But also with the dimming of the light. Okay, got a lot going on. Dimming the light. How are you dimming your light? And can you recognize how other people are wanting you to dim your light? And where, maybe stepping out of your comfort zone kind of thing, you're recognizing some kind of backlash, or you're interpreting it as some sort of backlash for you being your true authentic self. And it's making you kind of want to recluse again. Shutting down. Also with the Joker, putting on this happy face. Okay. The laughing. But I'm getting laughing like a maniac too. So maybe some kind of breakdown going on in there. I have a mental breakdown as a treat. What else? It's very rainy today. Okay, here. So I was getting kind of like dancing in the rain thing as well. Um, I wrote down like being around the right people. Okay, where you don't feel like you have to shut down around people or like having to just turn off your light a little bit. Like, oh, I'm stepping on these people's toes with how I'm feeling or whatever. I mean, right settings, right. Um, I'm hearing like a time and place for everything, but you know, needing to have like a safe place in people. Oh, having the right people to be around. I don't know, just where you can be genuinely yourself. There's a time and place for everything. Certain people you can't. I think I also wrote, yeah, dark humor. With certain people you can't really be, so sarcastic or, how do I want to phrase this? I don't know, like enjoy your dark sense of humor. Um, you can't always do that around everybody, time and place, but just knowing your people, okay? And also like candid, being truthful, frank about something. I wanted to say blunt, but like still being mindful, not being rude, okay, but being honest about, I don't know, something. I don't know. That's going to be different for everyone, right? Something that you're needing to be like honest about, being very candid with something. I also wrote down bullying and humiliation and confidence. And I feel like all of that kind of goes together right there. Um, so I don't know, again, with everything, take it how it resonates. Either, you're finding yourself on one side of that coin, you being the bullier, humiliating someone, or someone doing that to you, or a group of people doing that to you, whichever. Um, and I just heard, like, how do you help other people be confident? How are you helping other people to feel confident? Maybe you see someone struggling. How can you kind of help bring somebody out of their shell or something? Um, so, yeah, again, I'm not sure if this is like, being careful with your words, not to be a bully or humiliate other people. Um, Working on your confidence so you're not having to do that to other people, or if it is, if others are trying to bully you and humiliate you in an area, gaining confidence through that, working on your confidence through that, and maybe needing to say something, be truthful about how something is making you feel. um, Also, with the candid and being truthful, there might be an aspect of like feeling like you're going to be bullied or humiliated if you say something or do something. Yeah, yeah. um, Music came through a lot. Music, got dark humor, and 116. I wanted to look that up. It's important for you to think outside the box and beyond your current situation before making choices and moving forward. Okay. With the Gemini too, it's like being of two minds as well. So like getting clear which way. you're gonna go on something, like a path being fully illuminated. And even if it's not like Final Destination, those movies could mean something. But even if it's not Final Destination, it's like the energy of, okay, I've chosen which way to go. Impotent, the word impotent, potent. Burning bridges because you can swim too. So again, with that energy of, and I wrote down the song, say what you need to say. Or just that phrase, say what you need to say. Just say it. It's like something bubbling up, like, I gotta get this out or I'm gonna scream. I'm seeing like someone's eyes bulging, 3:43 on the clock. Like, I've got to say this. I can't not say this. I have to get this off my chest. This is so heavy. I've got to say this. So saying what you need to say, and if it burns bridges, you can swim. Like, having the confidence to know that, if you lose people by you standing in your authenticity, if you lose people for speaking the truth or being frank about something, it's highly likely that this is something that you've been thinking on for a long time, and just, really saying it. Again, like always, take it how it resonates, okay? This could be something, that's been in the works for a while and it's just like really coming to surface here, or it's the energy kind of building up, it's starting of, okay, yeah, I might really need to say what I need to say. Yeah, and time and place for everything. Maybe like waiting on the perfect time to say something, but I don't know. Some say there's no time like the present. No time like the present, or why not now? Whoa, what song just came through? What about now? Why should we wait? We can hate this. What about now? Yeah. The moon and judgment. Yes. Yes. Okay. Making a final judgment call on something. What's behind the judgment? Strength. The fool. Make that jump. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's going to be. I do know it will be different for everyone, but like finally being in one mind about something. Eight of Wands. That's about communication. Say what you need to say. With the Eight of Cups. Walk away from what you need to walk away from. It's cool. Page of Cups. You have other people who will understand what you're doing, where you're coming from, or whatever. Or this is you like working on your cup, making some sort of like emotional offer towards something else. It doesn't have to be towards a person, but just like investing your energy into something different. Walking away from certain things to, try and make an offer to something else. We do have the Five of Pentacles underneath that with the Five of Cups. So, and the Hermit, getting grounded, recognizing that, something's got to give. Justice. Death. Something's got to give. Something's got to end here. Justice, balance has got to be brought into some situation. Death, an ending and a new beginning. This pattern, this relationship, this, I don't know, some sort of like toxic dynamic. I don't know what the situation is, but it's got to go. Justice has to be brought in. She's holding up the sword of truth here. Truth has got to be brought into the situation, and there has to be some sort of change. It could be like a new beginning within something, but it can't continue however it is. Three of Wands, it's like waiting on the ships to come in. Hey, I planted my seeds. You know, knowing that whatever you say, it is for your highest good. You might be like, I'm hearing teetering. I'm seeing the scales there. And again, just being in two minds about something, like, oh, maybe I shouldn't say that. Maybe I should say that. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Maybe yes, no, I just got like the Grinch when he's gonna go to the Whovelation, I think is what it's called, and this is the one with Jim Carrey, and the dog just finally like pulls the thing. No, you're going, like, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Nope, you're going. You're doing it. You're doing it. And I don't see the tower, because if I saw the tower, I would be like, yeah, Spirit's about to like pull the plug here on something. But right now, I think it's just, you feel this internally. You have the option of doing it yourself before Spirit like takes it away for you, or gets louder. You know what I'm saying? Like when your intuition, when your guides, they're all trying to tell you something, and it starts little and then it gets a little bit louder, and then a little bit louder, and then a little bit louder. Hey, you shouldn't be going this way. Hey, you shouldn't be going this way. Hey, you shouldn't be doing this. Hey, yada yada yada, work on this, work on that pattern, whatever. And it gets like louder and louder and louder until, finally Spirit will pop in and really show you like the consequences of something. Okay, give me more on this death, please. Give me more on this death. We have Libra and Scorpio energy out here. If that means anything to you, cool. Coming out sideways with the Eight of Swords. I know I had touched on that energy in another reading not too long ago. Coming out sideways though, like, oh my gosh, but if I end this, what if that's the wrong move? What if that's the wrong choice? What if that isn't what I'm supposed to do? Not being confident in the decision. What if that's not right? Eight of Swords, being trapped in the headspace, allowing yourself to be bound to something, not fully making a decision. What the hey? We have the High Priest there too, like, hello, listen to your intuition with the Two of Wands. Hello, I'm trying to tell you which way to go. We have the Page of Swords and the Knight of Swords. Say it. Say the thing. Say the weird thing. Say the weird thing. With the Hangman, getting a different perspective. Hopefully this reading is helping you to gain a new perspective on something. Like, there's something you're supposed to be saying. There's something you're supposed to be acting upon. Do it. Do the weird thing, say the weird thing, whatever. Justice. Clarify the justice card here, please. The Queen of Cups. Kind of coming out a little sideways there too. Queen of Cups. Working on that cup. Working on the emotions there. It's a very loving energy. Also, with this Ace of Cups here too, like what kind of things could you be doing to show yourself more self-love, even in this like trying time of I don't know if I should say it. I don't know if I should just keep my mouth shut. I don't know if I should act on this. Maybe I should go do something different. But like something is wanting your attention. I feel like yourself wants attention from yourself. Your higher self wants some attention here. Queen of Cups, this is a very giving energy too. Maybe this is something about like, I'm hearing, like resentments building up because you give and you give and you give and you give, but you're not giving so much to yourself. I kind of had a conversation about that today at work, actually. About, and that's what I told the lady. Don't, like, be careful not to gain resentments towards someone because they're not giving you what you should be giving yourself. So, there's that. Okay, we have the Six of Pentacles at the bottom, making sure that it's balanced. I'm hearing like the people pleaser energies too, but then like being resentful when people aren't, you're perceiving that people aren't doing enough for you in return, or there's no like return, there's no value on the return, or there is just no return on whatever you're giving to. Well, then like what place are you giving out of? Are you giving like freely, or are you giving to get? Or the intentions of your giving something over. But a lot with going with the flow. That's been coming up a whole lot. Going with the flow a little bit too. You're trying to find the flow. What's going to be the best flow for you, as far as you're balanced and there's a good, your cup is being restored as you're giving out from your cup. Something is like disruptive though, and justice needs to be brought to that disruption. With the Strength card here, strong will. You've been having strong will towards something, but is that hanging on to something just because you don't want to let it go, or you're just like rolling with the punches here, just trying to be strong? Five of Swords with the Nine of Wands. Yeah, that resentment. Again, being mindful of like how you are going to say something. You don't want it to come out as just like word vomit, like or just like cutting someone down, like making sure that it's not like bullying, right? Or making sure you don't humiliate someone by what you want to say. You want to do it mindfully. Like maybe you have to pull somebody to the side and say something, or private message someone. Like you just gotta not to humiliate, but you just kind of have to pull somebody to the side and say what you need to say on something. I don't know. I don't know. I just let the little burpees roll now. I used to feel so weird about it, and then I looked it up like last reading I did. I think it was like a late night read, and I'm like, why? Why do I keep? And there's such a thing as spiritual burps. I don't know. If you are curious, look it up. At the bottom of the deck, we have not today, not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call a person, boundaries, and still angry. What's underneath that? The coffin is in reverse. And this is like death energy, okay? Endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, and transition. And that is what is not exactly happening. The energy is here for it, but the strength, I'm kind of getting like this stubborn energy of, yeah, but no, this is for my highest good. No, I know I want to go this way. I want to go this way. And maybe spirit asking like, no, let me bring in some justice here. Let me bring in a little bit more balance. Let me show you, I'm trying to show you something. You could go with the flow a little bit more. You could be in more of a receiving energy if you put some things down, if you go through the transition, if you liberate yourself. Justice, liberation. And you're like, yeah, not today. I don't want to deal with that today. I don't really want to deal with that person. They're going to think I'm weird. They're going to, like, it's going to be humiliating to say what I need to say or something like that. All right. Show us some more on this Queen of Cups. Show us some more on this Queen of Cups. Passion. Insane chemistry, like each other equally and having fun. Okay. Coffee cup, meeting, conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, and friendship. Maybe you would have more in common with this person than you think. I don't know. That's for some, because again, everybody's situation is going to be different. I mean, this could be a work thing, and even in that, you know, finding out how you can have fun with others and like finding the equality, finding the balance within other coworkers, you know. You can talk a little bit more, conversing a little bit more, you know, feel a little bit more uplifted. We have hammer, sabotage, rebuilding, integration, repetitive, persistent, and working on it. Persistent, the strength card. Working on something. But that takes strength to actually rebuild something. To be persistent at something that takes strong will. So what are you trying to work on? Also, I'm getting like rebuilding your confidence. Somebody needing to rebuild their confidence. Integrate. Ooh, I just got like integrate their shadow as well. Understanding their shadow more. Give me something on the justice. Healthy choices. Making healthy choices in love and in life. Self-love, self-care, and being happier. Well, obviously that's gonna, healthy choices are gonna bring in balance, but there's this strong will here, this like not really wanting to let go of certain mindsets or habits or something. Death card. What can we see on the death card? But like, why not now? You know, what's holding you back? What's holding you back from this? We have boat. Receiving what you need. Yeah, the Queen of Cups. Receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, and closure issues. Death is all about closing out cycles. moving on to a new chapter. This is the end of that chapter. Let's start a new chapter. And not needing to go around in circles with something either. Like, I'm hearing I said what I said, like that's that. And trusting that it's going to bring you to a place of receiving what you need, versus what you thought that you wanted or thought that you needed or something. It's like closing out the cycle. I'm seeing seduction here, though. Really, it says attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third party interference, but I'm getting more of just like temptations. It doesn't have to be like a person, it's more of the energy tempting you to stay on this cycle that you're trying to close out. You're trying to put an end to some sort of cycle, but being tempted to go back into something. But it's like, nope, I learned my lesson. I'm not doing that. That doesn't make me feel great. I'm not doing that. I mean, there can be an aspect, again, I can't say it enough, take it how it resonates. There can be an aspect of, partnerships, relationships, and whatnot, but it's a temptation of any sort, okay, coming through to tempt you off of like you getting on this new wavelength, this new vibration here. Because we have date at the bottom. Meeting someone new, dating, getting back out there, plan and set a date. And then we have wedding rings and healing heart and abundance. So, and then we have sunglasses. Watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, and focusing out. So, I mean, for some, it is a relationship, needing to put an end to a relationship, and you feeling a little, I was going to say scared to do it, like, oh, there's going to be some sort of backlash, or maybe that's not the thing I should do, or, I don't know, like, not really being firm in that decision. But again, burn bridges because you know how to swim, like gaining that confidence within to put an end to things that, it's not healthy. Making healthier choices overall for your mentality, for your emotional state, for your physical state. But yeah, with the sunglasses, like whoever you're like leaving or whatever, or even hearing like other people might be surprised that you're going to leave someone behind, other people might, judge you for that. Maybe you feel like you'll be humiliated if you leave this person behind, like, oh my gosh, maybe that's not the right choice. But if that's what you're being led to do, if that's what, if that's what's coming up, if it's not the healthiest situation and you're feeling like, that this is actually not that great, don't ignore that part of you. That's like needing more, needing something different, needing, your needs really need to be met. I don't want to use these. But we have, you're on the right path. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working is at the bottom. So that might mean something to you. Keep doing what you're doing. You're getting them nudges. You know what it is. You know what's up. Keep making those healthy choices. And it might suck in the moment. And like, this could be you leaving a group. Maybe there's this group that's like just a group of bullies or something. They like to humiliate people or a certain person or you or whatever. But you feel like, oh, well, I mean, these are my friends, These are my friends, but they don't really have your best interest at heart. using you for something. Just negative mindsets, negative patterns within this group. And you might feel, like, but these are my friends. If I leave this group behind, then I won't have anybody. A new romantic cycle begins is at the bottom. So, Jesus, if anyone's looking on some love stuff, if that's resonating, you would be able to feel that energy of new romance coming in, okay? So don't take it if it doesn't resonate, but, you would know. Yeah, that's coming out again. A new romantic cycle begins. And when we have the stepping out of your comfort zone, and then we have a new start is coming. Like, Jesus. New. But it would require you to get around the right frequency. New, healthier choices. Not being tempted to stay small or stay put or, I don't know, something with that. Like, it's going to require you to get out from I'm hearing get out of the negativity, and I don't know. New, but you have to put an end to the old in order to have new. What's behind that? Bring love into the situation. A new love for yourself. You are good enough. You are very close to achieving your goal. Emotions are running high. Yeah. Yeah. Emotions are running high here. There can be this aspect of feeling a little cuckoo. And feeling, I'm hearing too, like you don't know who to talk to about some of the stuff that's going on. Maybe you're getting like signs and synchronicities about something, but you don't even know who you can talk to about this kind of stuff, right? Or like just little like phenomenons. I don't feel like I'm saying that word right. Phenomena. Do 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 do. Phenomena. Do 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 do. But like just weird things happening. I'm getting like maybe two for some, and I know some of y'all are gonna think too woo woo, whatever. You could be feeling like odd things happening. I'm hearing for some you have a new spirit guide. You have a new angel, a new spirit guide. Like there's a new person on your spiritual team here. I got like a new player entered the chat. New someone coming in and they're like trying to get your attention on something. But it's different because this one operates differently than maybe what you've been used to. Or a certain person operates differently than what you're used to. But like in the spirit realm, there could be somebody trying to get your attention, and it's different. It's like, yo, what is happening? And but you don't know who to talk to without feeling absolutely insane. Well, I'm here to say you're not insane, okay? You're not insane. And you can do your own dance. You can do your own research or whatever, and work on that for yourself, and you'll find the right people that you can talk to about that kind of stuff. You really will. Maybe, yeah, that aspect of the humiliation or being bullied or whatever, like if you were to say something, and I'm hearing heavily with like a man, because I don't know, there's like that stigma on not being able to like really talk about emotional things. Um, but like saying something like, oh yeah, this happened and it made me feel this way, or something like that. Getting like a group of people like laughing, like pointing and laughing, like, dog, you stupid. You stupid. Or even like, and like, I guess trigger warning, I don't know, but hopefully like some understand what I'm trying to say, like, gay. You're gay. Man, that's gay. Just putting you down because you're trying to share something that you have experienced. You're experiencing new things. You're experiencing like how you could upgrade something, and you don't really know who to go to. With the putting on a smile or putting on a happy face, but it's like you're really going through something. You don't really want to put on a happy face. But it's like these people, like want you to just be like the butt of the joke. Or these people, yeah, they count on you to be the butt of the joke. But shadow coming out to play, it's like you interacting with these people, you're letting your shadow play, you're letting your shadow take over instead of like your light, you're dimming your light, afraid of how these people are going to perceive you and what they might say. Okay, all right, we have Buffalo Spirit. The abundant universe will provide. It's a 10. Tens are always about endings and new beginnings, okay? Feeling like, okay, if I don't know why I'm stuck on this friend thing. If I lose these friends, well, then who do I have? This is all I have. This is all I've got. This is all I've got. Hold on, I need to pause. Okay. 415 on the clock, so 55. I'm gonna look that up in a minute. But fives are all about changes. All I ever wanted was somebody to hear me, and all I ever wanted was somebody to feel me. And everybody want to tell me that I'm out of my head. When I'm on the mic, that's fine, but that don't scare me. It's been a long time, but I'm back now. Rap pow, welcome to the rap house. Rap pow will live till I pass out, blackout, blackout. Everybody keep on wondering if I still rap now. Are you serious? Anybody out here hearing this? Yo, I came in the game as a lyricist, and I'm gonna leave like that. Period. Okay, that might not mean something to you. It might. Oh, you sniff lines, I write lines. You've now entered in my mind. You sniff lines, maybe like bad habits, right? Little, yeah, little. Okay, but yeah, I'm different than that. I'm not really around that scene. I'm not really a part of that. Like maybe this group does that. Maybe you feel like you have to do that in order to like fit in with a group of people. Like that's something that you have to do in order to fit in, or they peer pressure kind of thing. Okay. I'm from a different place, and my kind, it's a little bit different than yours is. Quit snoring. Hip hop isn't dead. It's just been in mourning. This part of me, this is always who I have been. I've just been in mourning, killing off the dead parts or something, cutting off dead parts. Don't tell me that this isn't real. Don't tell me that this ain't how I feel. This is all I have. This is all I have. Yeah. All I ever wanted was somebody to get this. All I ever wanted was somebody to play this, take my song and put it on their playlist and get goosebumps every time they play it. If that's my calling or not, Father, maybe I should just not bother. Go back to that 9 to 5, but I am no quitter, so quit that. I've never been a killer, but I guarantee I kill tracks. Put them in a coffin, lost in, rip that. Trying to make an impact in rap. Is that insane? Well, I guess so. Like, doing something that, I don't know, your current group of people that you're around, they might find it taboo, they might find it laughable, maybe putting the negativity, like that shadow, the fear, the abandonment issues, the addictions, the like that's the frequency that they're on. You're around people who are more aligned with just the shadow aspects, and you're over here like in two minds about it, because yeah, that's fun, that's cool, and I like my friends, like they're always there when I need them, but are they really there? Can you really say what you're needing to say? Can you really express who you are? Like all of this stuff. Um, I don't know, something deeper. Can you really go deeper with the current group that you're around, or your partner, or your family? 55, major shifts are taking place in your finances and state of abundance. Know that opportunities to soar are coming your way. Yeah, the new paths. But we all have free will, okay? So don't come at me like, oh yeah, this didn't happen because you didn't put in some sort of work or whatever, because you didn't get away from certain habits or people or whatever. Don't come for me, okay? All right. I just look over and see that emotions are running high thing again. Like projections too could be heavy. Dragonfly spirit, truth transcends illusion. Speaking your truth, it cuts through illusions. Speaking the truth. Okay, we have giraffe spirit. See the bigger picture, and it is in reverse. So that is a 29 though, breaking down to 11. So we have 1 1 and 2 2. Are you sticking your neck out too far, reaching too high, instead of looking around you to see conditions on the ground? Your devotion to co-creating something new is admirable, but giraffe spirit is showing up to remind you that you have to look at the whole picture, not just those tasty leaves at the top of the tree. Perspective is necessary now, and that means checking in with what is going on around you and at your feet. Or perhaps you are ruminating over the worries of the world instead of paying attention to what you can do right now, where you are, to bring about the changes you would like to see. Align with your highest good and know that while perspective is important, transformation begins where you are. Do not get so far up in the clouds thinking about all the big problems that you lose perspective and forget to do your part, however small it may be, to start enacting change, for transformation begins with you. Truth transcends illusions. You have to get real about something. You have to get real. And not keep letting the like shadowy just acting out of that. Like there's some things that need to be illuminated. This is all like full moons being shown here too. Look, another full moon and another full moon. Jesus. It's time to release negativity. A personal issue reaches resolution. Like, I don't know if you can see. Whoa, like all these full moons coming out. Something is trying to get your attention and be illuminated here. But, and especially if you're like new to this journey and you just come across this video somehow, some way, and that could be, you get a little bit, I I'm going to ring the bell again, okay? Prepare your ears. This is going to be kind of difficult to talk about. Hold on. Clear it out. Okay. If you are like new to this journey, what I am saying can make you mad. What I'm saying can just, thank you, it can piss you off. You know, it can hurt in places that you don't want to hurt, in places that you don't want to feel, because I'm getting heavily on the situation of masking and not wanting to feel I'm hearing like the separation again, something on the friend thing, like loneliness. Like, I'm just going to keep hanging out with this group. I'm going to keep doing what this group is doing, you know? I mean, they're doing it. Oh, seeing the bigger picture, they're doing this and their lives seem fine, you know? They seem fine, but you don't know what kind of like karma they're going through or what karma they will be experiencing, or, you know, like you don't know where their life is headed, really. You know, but you're kind of getting this pull of like, hey, you might not want to go down that road. That's not for you. I want something different for you. I want something, you know, like this is you having this talk with your higher self. Maybe you have like big goals. Maybe you do, but it starts with the little habits. It starts with the little things to make the bigger changes. And seeing the truth in things, it transcends the illusions. Okay. 1-1, you're in a state of expansion and getting to know your true self better than ever. Know you were born to shine, not dimming your light. Not dimming your light. Not being around other people that require you to dim your light. Now I'm starting to get a little irritated. Like, let me talk to these people, you know? Like, I just want to talk. Just come outside, I just want to talk. Or to you, because I don't know. There's a part of me that wants to beat this into people, okay? But I know we all have free will. So, there's that. But again, like it can hurt stepping into this. And maybe you're someone who is like very new on this, and it can really like piss you off. What I'm saying, I don't know. I keep getting that. Like, I feel like I'm pissing people off, but I'm gonna say what I need to say. Okay, 22. You are at a crucial point on your journey which will help you understand the relationships and spiritual assignments that will support your growth. All right, I'm done. I'm going to leave it there. I pray. God, I know it will. I know that it will find the right people. And this is amazing. I love doing this. I love it. And I love y'all. And I hope that y'all have a great rest of your day, night, morning, whatever. Have a good one. Bye.